Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we are so excited to have you again. After you hear details of what the five-man judicial panel are saying about as it has to do with the process towards their final resolution or final verdict, you will already know who will come out the winner in this whole case. I'm going to give you some details of what has come out already, which for most people it is not palatable. Even for myself, it's not palatable. No wonder a lot of people are sleeping in there. The first thing here is that the electoral body INEC has been kind of given a thumbs up that they are not required to transmit election result electronically. That's what the tribunal tell Peter Obi. And let me just give you details. Say the Presidential Election Petition Court has said that the Independent National Electoral Commission was at liberty to transmit result however it wanted, and not only electronically. Peter Obi and Labour Party, in their petition challenging the victory of Bola Tinubu in the 2023 presidential election, argued that the electoral body INEC failed to transmit election result from the polling unit to the collation center electronically. However, the court on Wednesday said there was no way in law where INEC was only required to transmit result by electronic means. Then, if they are not required, why did Nigeria spend such a huge amount of money on electronics? Let's go on. The defense is at liberty to decide how it would transmit election results, the court held. It further held that there is no requirement for INEC to electronically transmit the results of the election. Earlier, the court held that it was irrelevant that President Bola Tinubu failed to score 25% of the vote cast in at least two-thirds of the state of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Has been reported that Peter Obi and the Labour Party had prayed the court to declare him as the candidate that secured a majority of the lawful vote cast with the required constitutional spread of not less than 25% of the vote cast in at least two-thirds of the state of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. But in the ruling on Wednesday, the court held that it was irrelevant. It agreed with the argument of the respondent that the FCT does not enjoy a special status. The Abuja is inhabited by Nigerians and that Abuja does not enjoy any special privilege. It was observed as irrelevant. Oh my God, this is really, really unbelievable. And guess what? All of this are going to be used as kind of precedent in the future. Even on the issue of the fine of 460,000 naira on nicotine, which was used against the president, the justice had ruled that the sentence of crime for any offense involving dishonesty or fraud from Section 37D has to be a criminal offense, and LP failed to provide evidence that forfeiture is criminal, while the respondent provided that it was not proved that it was not criminal. This is not good enough. This is not good enough. But however, that is the situation of things right now. I believe that with that already, one can conclude who is the winner of this whole thing and what the verdict will be. Don't also forget that on the issue of the forfeiture, that the justice ruled that after 10 years, any crime committed by any candidate becomes irrelevant. Any crime committed by any criminal remains irrelevant, which means even our guys who are held out there, the likes of hush puppies and other guys, after 10 years they can come and contest for any position in Nigeria. My God. What is the place of honesty in the country? What is the place of integrity in the country? No wonder most Nigerians have been saying this so-called 1999 constitution, we have to look into it once again. Who am I to, detect that those who are at the lead? But this is to tell us that the right things must be done. So, however, I think people just need to fold their clothes and wait for 2023, and then maybe the youths will see how they are going to strategize. But guess what? this, because of how this case had been, whatever that had come out from here will be a strong precedent that will be used in the future. The big question is integrity. Will it be respected again? I'm telling you, that's the big question. Will integrity be respected again? Would people with high value, is there a place for them again in our country, Nigeria? That's the big question. Because with all I have seen, oh my God, let me allow us to speak more in the comment section, because I must say that this is disheartening. Before we go to the comment section, let's just look at what most Nigerians are saying right now, because I can tell you the truth that Nigerians are talking. And let's just consider some of them, and from there we know where we stand. This one said, in truth, this is not a judgment session. It is clearly a defense of Tinubu presidency, because what is all this? Someone just said that. The one said, finally, we can now agree that there is no corruption in the judiciary. This one here say, congratulations, hush puppy. I don't know what it means, but maybe you know. This one also say, we also went he also went ahead to say that once it is more than 10 years before election, it does not amount to disqualification. So my people, go into the war and do what you like. After all, your sins are forgiven. My God, Nigerians are talking. This one say Peter Obi is one of the dangers of being book smart without being book street smart, which is surprising even for a member of the PC. Let me read again. Someone says that Peter Obi is one of the dangers of being book smart without being street smart, which is surprising even for a member of the PC. PO should have shut down this country the morning after the presidential election when everyone was ready, but he allowed himself to be misled. I don't think that Peter Obi was stupid. Judiciary has always been known to be the hope of the common man. That's what judiciary is known for. The hope, the last hope, the last hope of the common. Come on, the way they think they do me for body, hey, please forgive me, guys, because integrity in our country, people who value integrity, where would they bless them? Integrity has been trashed. Integrity has just been trashed in Nigeria. Where is integrity? Who would people hold integrity in high esteem any longer? Will people frown at doing bad stuff? Would it be a wrong thing to watch your child get involved in any bad stuff and you rebuke him? Kai, 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 Kai. This is really serious, I must say. This one said, don't be surprised that Ekweremadu is contesting for presidency after spending 15 years in imprisonment. Of course, why won't he have the whole right? There's a presidents that would be left behind that he can contest. After all, after 10 years, all crimes have to be trashed. So anybody can come out from anywhere and go ahead. Guys, let's just meet in our comments.